Hola, hola, hola. Oh, it's for somebody to come on, see if they can hear me. See if y'all can hear me. I turned my hip phone on. What's up? What's up? Can you hear me? Mr. WTX man. Hey, brother. I wonder if you can hear me. Yes. What up, Smoke? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? So I'm still like on this crazy high from this rally. Like it was so amazing. So it was, I guess it wasn't my first rally. Of course you are. Of course you are. It was my first. It was my first, but it wasn't my first. I did it in state before, and it was all of the bonuses were in the state of West Virginia. So that was a little bit different than what I just experienced this weekend. I was registered for another one, and I started out, but due to bike mechanics, I wasn't able to finish that one, so I DNF, which is did not finish. But I started off, and Baby Shark wasn't with it. He was like, "No, fam, I ain't doing that. Not this weekend. I'm not ready. I don't want that smooth." And it kept cutting off. Well, not cutting off, but when I was stopping at like gas stations and things, it would not turn over. And I had a new battery and everything, so I really don't know what that was. I always think maybe those are signs, and it was something that wasn't meant to be, so it didn't. So fast forward to the 2023 Valkyrie Moto Rally. It was the inaugural run for this rally. And it was an all-female rally, so only women participants. And I was so excited about it. And in these circumstances, both Hoagie's Heroes Rally and this rally, you had the opportunity to either go to the host hotel and start your route that way, or you can have a remote start. And for Hoagie's, I selected to be a remote starter, so I already knew I was leaving from my home to start that rally. But for this one, I wanted to start in Fort Smith, Arkansas, is where the host hotel was, and I wanted to, be able to rally with the ladies, fellowship, have fun, talk to everyone before, starting a ride en route for the rally. And I was all geared up for that. Left home, ready to go. I'd say maybe an hour, 15 minutes, an hour, 45 minutes into the ride, like right at Zanesville, Ohio. Man, the sky opened up and never closed again. It was so crazy. It was like really, really crazy. But that's not even the kicker. That's just like one element. So for rally riding, which I'm not sure how many people are familiar with it, when you sign up, you're given rules and you're supposed to read through that and the regulations and make sure that you're familiar with all those things, prior to signing up. So you sign up, and about a week before the rally occurs, you're sent your packet. So they email it out to you. And in the packet, it contains, more rules about like the start, submitting bonuses, and things like that. It also contains all of the bonuses that you're able to collect while you're running your rally. So the whole point of the rally is to create the best route that's going to accumulate the most points at the end of the rally. But you're given points, like when I tell you, when that map downloaded and it opens up, there's bonuses all over the place. And for this particular rally, I want to say there were 36 bonuses, and then there were 3 combos, and there were ones that weren't on the road, like utilizing Spotwalla, a charity, a meal, and a rest. There were four like alternate bonuses that you were able to pick up. So you're sitting down and you're like looking through everything. You're trying to make this route, plan it out, optimize everything, get the most points. And man, I'm telling you, my points were up there for my first route. Maybe like 58, 59, like something crazy. Like, but I was just making them. Like, oh, and I can hit this. There were like clusters that were so tantalizing. It was like, if you don't go here, you'd be crazy because like there's like five of them, like right in a, I don't know, like 100-mile radius, like right there. And when you're riding, you never want to go like extended miles without picking things up. So I'm going back and forth. I had like two routes, one, this way and the one that way or whatever. But I was ready. I planned everything out, had everything together, set out to leave. And then I run into this storm. It was crazy. It was like, and it was all day long, like all day long. And not a little storm, like this was rain was coming down. We had to stop in Indiana. A car flipped over. Like there were crashes. Cars were stopped. It was bad. Road closures. Just nut stuff. So finally, I was just like exhausted. And you never stop to wait out the rain because you never know when it's going to stop. So you're just sitting there on the side of the road waiting. You may be waiting forever. So I contacted our rally master and let her know what was happening. And I just told her like I'm still 9 hours away, and this was at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, and I had been already riding since like 5 that morning, and I had only rode like 700 miles or something in like 12 hours. Like that's unheard of. Like I should have been there almost like a few hours away. But anyway, so I told her I'm going to have to remote start from out here somewhere. Like I need to find a hotel. I'm going to keep coming as close as I can to Arkansas, but I'm going to have to stop in the next few hours until wherever I stop. That's where I'm going to have to start the rally from. And that was a little disheartening because I had spent a lot of time and talked over, with people how to plan the route and how to like maximize my time and optimize the points and everything else. So I was like all set to run this, like I had kind of researched and memorized where I was going and everything else. So it should have been like quite perfect. But then now I have another situation where safety came into play and I needed to consider that and be safe instead of just, because I could have kept going, I would have got there like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and then the rally starts at 8 and I would have had little to no rest, you know what I mean, and been anxious and everything else. So I elected I was going to stay in St. Louis because there were 3 bonuses that were like close to that area, but then when I looked at the map again, I saw another closer. So I was like 3 hours from St. Louis and like 3.5 or like 3 hours, 45 minutes from like Kentucky. So I could have made like a bigger loop. So I'm like looking at it more a little bit while I'm at the gas station gassing up to see, which way am I going to go? Am I going to keep going west or am I going to drop down and go south? So I talked it over with my mentor, my rally man, and he was like, no, St. Louis is, one of the best or safest places, to be, especially not by yourself. Like, you might come outside and you don't have no whip, you don't have no ride to do the rally. So I was like, okay, I won't go there. I went to Kentucky. So I got there at like midnight, had to find a hotel, so I got settled in around 12:30, something like that. So I looked at some things real quick and put a route together. So while I'm doing, I'm like, man, I really wish this, I really wish that, like all these different things. And so you're given, like I said, coordinates that put you in the vicinity. Sometimes the coordinate will take you right to the place. Other times it puts you in the vicinity. You have to like do a little work, maybe a little walk around here or there to the left, a couple hundred feet. But you have to look at the clues that are in the pictures that were submitted, that was given to you to, choose your route. And so I'm doing that, finding these things. I don't even know where I'm going with this because I'm still like on this high about actually finishing it after all the things that were like happening. And me, I'm a poster. So one of the rules were you couldn't post on social media. And what did I do? Post on social media, and it cost me thousands of points. Like it was crazy. It was 1,000 points for each time like you did it, and that could like make or break like your place. It didn't stop you from finishing, but you know your ranking in amongst the other ratters. It did. It hurt me there, but lesson learned. I still had like a really good time, but I'm thinking about how much like work and effort really goes into creating these routes, and it was just amazing to be able to ride it. And so this was again in 2023 the Valkyrie Moto Rat. So it's all females. It was an all female rally, and all of the bonuses were centered around women, women's history, women's accomplishments, the things that we contributed to society. And there were 8 categories in the bonuses. So there were like careers and education, veterans, like women vets, female vets, career education vet. It was SOR, SUS. Oh, bravery. So again, like warriors, because Valkyrie are sent into battle. Anyway, saying all that to say, when I got to the one place, I'm telling you, I went to Joplin, and that was Moms on a Mission, which is an organization that helps moms in need, like for whatever it is, groceries, clothes for their kids, like just like a lot of things. But leaving Joplin to go to Eureka Springs, which was a museum, Route 62 to 23 to 12. Oh my goodness, that's where I was going with it. Route 62 to 23 to 12 from Joplin, Missouri to Eureka Springs, Arkansas is, I swear, by far one of the most amazing roads that I have ridden. And like all of my riding, it is like the Dragon times 1,053.2982. It's like when you first even go to start it, there's a sign that says crooked and steep road approaching. Something that it said crooked and steep for the next infinite amount of miles. Like, and they mean crooked, like so the road wasn't this way, it was that way, and it just twisted, turned up and down and looped. Like it was just, when I tell you, when I first started out, it was just me. And I'm like, dang, boom, boom, boom. I wish my GoPro was on. And I tried to go live, so I really would have got in trouble. It was amazing, but then I caught up to the cars, and so then it was slow. But it was still nice, even, like, the speed limit's only, I want to say 25 in some places, 35 in others. But it's not fast because, like the sign says, it is crooked and steep. Like you really, like there's no shoulder, so when you're going around on one curve, like you're really looking like down a mountain. Like it was amazing, and it was beautiful, and just how it winded. And I saw bikes coming up with like GoPro and things on it. So going up is probably just as fun as it was going down. But I can't wait to go back and try it again, like not under pressure, not stressing because I'm on the clock trying to get back to check in at the end of a rally. But if you're close to Joplin and you don't have anything to do or 1 week and you just want to go riding, find that road. I'm going to find it and post it. I'm going to look on YouTube too, because like I said, I saw a lot of people with, or a lot of riders with like GoPros and cameras, so I'm sure they uploaded it, or I'm going to see if there's like a nickname for it, like Hotel or something like that. But that route, man, nice. But anywho, gonna go ahead and go. Just wanted to say hey. And I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Bye. I can't stop y'all. I'm on the curve, so we gotta believe. Ow, they're going to send for Joplin right there. I should have actually left the hotel and went back to Eureka Springs and went up how I came down. But I need to get home because I have work tomorrow, like a normal person. So, and it's bad enough I already had 16 hours in front of me, and I didn't leave until after 1 o'clock. I was just lounging. I always like jump up, get on the road, and then still be out there the same amount of time. So I was like, let me just relax and get myself together at a reasonable, normal speed. But I'm on the straightaway now, so I can say that. Love you guys. I'll check in periodically throughout the ride. It's beautiful out here right now. The sun is out, which is helping to make it warm, but it still is brisk. It's like 50 degrees, 52 or something like that. So the wind is there. The wind is winding, but the sun is sunning too. So it's a nice balance between both of them. But like I said, I'll check in a little while, see what y'all are up to, and yeah, I'll talk about my rallying more because I'm like still super excited. I want other people to really consider doing it because it's just fun and amazing, and it lets you use your brain power. Do you realize by the time we pass away, we've only really used like 10%, 15% of our brain's capacity? Like, that's crazy to me. So we still have like 85% that we don't even touch. You know how smart we can really be if we put ourselves to it and effort and everything else. But anywho, that's for a whole nother post. I'll talk to y'all later though. This is Running Your Motor with Piper, because that's what I'm doing. Running my motor and running my motor. See, it's a dual definition. Oh, my hands are ashy. But anyway, yes, Running Your Motor with Piper signing out. I will talk to you guys soon. And yeah, I'll check in again in a little bit. But I'm on that curve again, or on another curve again, so I can hang out with y'all for another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds or something like that, so I get off this thing. Till I get off this thing. Okay, here we go on the straightaway. Love y'all. Peace, love, and here's Grease.